Hello, new segment, new playlist, vinyl deal or no deal, or vinyl deal of the century. I can't decide which one to call it, or a veritable vinyl deal snack break for you. In this first episode of Vinyl Deal or No Deal, we're going to look at a cheap charity shop, and you like my new header, and there's a new intro video coming. Hello and welcome to another edition of Stevie's Vinyl Cupboard. In this episode, I thought what I'd do is to start a series of deals. So you can judge whether you think I got a good deal, cheap deal, expensive deal, or a deal that you would like according to your taste. A new segment called Deal of the Century. Let's have some graphics come in there. I'll just press the button. There we go. Nice smooth exchange of graphics. Right, so deal of the century. So this one, charity shop, quite, I say a cheap charity shop. You don't normally get vinyl in there. They've got a bit of vinyl. They've got the usual Matavani, Jim Reeves, classical, everything you don't want really. And I was walking past, don't normally go in unless I'm more than bored, but I saw there was a clutch of vinyl at the corner of my eye, and I saw this in the tub, yellow out of the blue. So I went in, had a look, and was quite pleasantly surprised that the price was, you see that, £2.50. So £2.50, which I think if you're watching in the US is about $3. So I had a little look and I bought a few. So decide if I have a good deal in the comments. All right. So yeah, let's start here out of the blue. So this is ELO's double album. Mr. Blue Sky, I think, is the standout track there. Turn to Stone, Sweet Talking Woman. So condition wise, for £2.50 you're not going to get a lot for your money, but and covers a bit, I wouldn't say that's too bad, not too bad condition. So I was quite pleased with that. So let's see what else we have. So double LP, reasonably clean cover VG minus. Okay, everybody likes to say VG plus, don't they? Next up, 80s Toyah. Toyah's Anthem. So I think she had the first one, Sheep Farming in Barnet. Is it the Blue Meaning? That was 80, because those were number ones, I believe, so that did very well. I think this was number 2 in the chart, so 80, 81. This is 81, and then the next one was the Changeling, 82. So that 2 years she had a very good run. I Want to Be Free, which I can identify with because I think the lyrics, if I remember, were about dyslexia. So I Want to Be Free. 1981 Safari Records. Again, they've priced it all at £2.50. So what's happened is, reasonably clean, I think. Yeah. So we'll give these a good clean up and maybe give them a cover. Now, this is quite an interesting one. From 1984, we have Culture Club. Now, not mad on Culture Club, and it's not one that I would want, to be honest with you. Title, Waking Up with the House on Fire. So this one, I'm going to have a little bit of a click on this one. So this is the third one, number 2 in the charts, can't believe that, 84. And I think Karma Chameleon had been before this, Colour by Numbers, and the first one was Kissing to Be Clever. So not sure if that's worth it. It's got no inner either. So I think sort of things like this I will pass on and get a bit of a deal on maybe. Interesting, I really quite like these £6.36 that was. So I'm thinking that was £6.36 in 1984 on Virgin, probably discounted at the time, maybe. Right, a couple here, going old school in the 70s. Rod Stewart, Every Picture Tells a Story. So this one we've got Maggie May on the back, Mandolin Wind, Every Picture Tells a Story. I think I remember there was some video, Paul Jones of the Sex Pistols saying that he listened to this. But yeah, so that's 71, so I would have been 6 years old. I've had a look at it, it's not bad condition on Mercury, but again, another one to trade in, maybe. This one is a compilation again, Rod Stewart. So here's what's like, Sing It Again, Rod. Probably one of the most badly designed. I think it's a cover designed by an alcoholic. Yeah, make me a cover that looks like a drink glass. Jesus. And so it comes out the glass like that, and then it has a funny fold out thing on the back with the track listing. Now, you know, I wouldn't say I was an expert on graphics, but I think that is not very good, not to my taste. But again, if I can trade that in, then I will do so. We'll clean it up, have a listen to it first. Interestingly, it's compilation. It's got Street Fighting Man. It's also got him from the rock opera Tommy doing Pinball Wizard, which I didn't know, and Mandolin Wind again, and Maggie May. Also Handbags and the Glad Rags. Handbags and Glad Rags theme tune to the UK version of The Office, or the UK Office. So yeah, so these are all, just a reminder, these are all at the moment £2.50. Next we have from 1980, in her film soundtrack, Hazel O'Connor with Breaking Glass. So let's have a bit of a click on that one. So a bit of a click on these. So she did very well 1980, 81 with two albums, Sons and Lovers, Cover Plus, and after that, then I think she did this as well, 1980. This got to number 5 in the charts, whereas her others were number 5, number 4. So she's had a very good spell at that time. I remember being nominated along with, you know, Kate Bush in the Brits. I think Eighth Day is the standout track. But yeah, Hazel O'Connor, Breaking Glass. So I thought I'd have that and keep that. It's like iconic early 80s LP. Can't really moan, £2.50. Then we get to something quite interesting. Roxy Music, Manifesto. So that's 1979. Was it 79? Yeah, 1979. So before Flesh and Blood and after Siren LP. Let's have a look at the condition. No inner. Not too bad. Quite dirty. So that's going to need a good clean and an inner. Again, the covers are not that great. And then 1982, we come over to Ultravox and Quartet. Now, with Ultravox, I tend to a bit of a fan of the first 3 LPs on Island, and then of course Midge comes in. And I wasn't a fan of these covers, even though later I realised it was Peter Saville Associates. I still don't like it. But yeah, him. What else have we got? Reap the Wild Wind. So what's the condition of that? Yeah, that's quite clean. So give that a clean worth of cover, and I'll put that with the Ultravox collection, so it looks like I might be inadvertently edging towards having all the Ultravox. And then last but not least, Depeche Mode. Depeche Mode, Construction Time again. And this was the third LP, so Speak and Spell, A Broken Frame, and 1983, Construction Time again. At the time, I wasn't too keen, but Everything Counts is the standout track, and I really like the Mute label. So I've got a bit of a soft spot for Mute, Depeche Mode, and Yazoo again. That is quite clean on one side, quite dirty on the other side. So again, needs a good clean. So, deal or no deal? So we've got 9 LPs, which came to £22.50, which is £27 and a bit, so £27.20. But he let me have them for 20 quid. So 9 LPs for 20 quid. I've got at least 3 there I'll be trading in. So maybe I get a tenner for those, maybe. Who knows? So each they are £2.22. I've got my workings out here. And $2.68 each. Now, in the UK, I would say that's probably a bargain as long as the condition holds up and they all play. But yeah, tell me what you think. Tell me what you think in the comments. Is that a good deal, bad deal? Marks out of 10 for that deal. So that's my new segment, Deal of the Century. Okay, Stevie's Vinyl Cupboard. Thanks very much.